Okay, so for the editing, I just edited two videos. The first video ended up being like a minute or something. No more than like 2 minutes, right? And I felt some type of way about it. And I was editing, like, this footage comes to a lot. Like, you even, okay, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. What happened? I just finished editing two videos. The first video came up to like 2 minutes, right? It was 3 days worth of content, but it came up to like 2 minutes because I basically like fast forwarded. If you fast forward the video, it helps your editing time cut down, right? But I was upset about that. Like, how small the video was, I had to add up to nothing. Okay. Then the second video, when I was editing, everything kept being like fast, right? And if I clip it, I feel like I'm robbing myself of like all the content I made. So I just started making like fast forward. I thought you're gonna be like real dizzy later when you watch this stuff. So I ended up finishing them. The next one ended up being like 5 minutes. I was happy about all the stuff that's in the vlog, but the fact that it's still 5 minutes is still throwing me off a little bit, right? So I'm like, how can I scratch these videos out? Cool. So I went back to play the videos. They were so informative to me. It was the same thing. It was drawing and walking around, right? But the fact of the clothes showed me like, yeah, I'm doing this every day. So it's like something sparked in me like consistency. So I was happy about that. So I said, okay, cool. As I was editing, I was thinking about, okay, this is what you're gonna do for the next 2 weeks. You're gonna do a moving sitting shot for a fact. If you can do talking, that's good. But you're gonna do a moving and sitting shot, and then you're gonna fast forward through everything. Everything's gonna be like, I think it's like 2x speed, right? And the whole point was to be just get you in the habit of recording, editing, posting, right? You're recording when you put in double speed, it shows yourself like there's all the stuff I did in this time span. I had all my footage, right? So that's my mindset. So today is the 16th now. So the 17th to the 19th, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm doing a movie shot, sitting shot. And then I was able to add in extra clips that I recorded throughout the day. And those do add up. And like I'm learning now how to also edit. At first it was like I would jump to a part and it'd be like it was too slow though. So I learned how like if you jump a little ahead, you can do a good story flow. So I'm learning how to edit a little bit. But I'm not gonna focus on it yet. I'm just gonna focus on speeding through. And I almost got discouraged. I'm like, I gotta learn how to edit, and I also learn how to I still haven't added the music, the thumbnails, the titles, the description. I haven't done any of that stuff yet, so it's frustrating me. But I put it to the side. Say this, the rest of this 2 weeks. That's all I'm focusing on. Every day, do your moving sitting shot, and then on Tuesday and Friday, you edit them and you schedule them post. And then Saturday, you do your Saturday updates, like I'm doing now. That's it for the next 2 weeks, and you're gonna find out what's going on. When the 17th to the 19th went through, you're gonna figure out something, right? If you are ready to progress to the next level, you can. I feel like I'm definitely gonna be able to do the talking shots. I said I'm supposed to say, was this a disciplined? What? Okay, today was I disciplined, determined, curious, or like motivated? Which one was it? And today it was discipline. It was discipline, and it was like somewhat like curiosity. At this point, to me, At this point, the discipline to me is when they just say all these words. It's like they said it so much that it was numb. But okay, now I realize what discipline means to me, and what does it mean? What does it mean? It's like now I know. Okay, I know that in a future point in time, if I do these things every day, I can have that outcome, right? So sometimes I don't feel like it, or sometimes something else happening. It's like I cut all that out and say, can I do this thing? Like, do I have access to this thing? And if it's yes, oh, I'm doing the thing. Nothing else matters. The fact you don't want to do it don't matter. The fact you feel sad don't matter. The fact that other stuff going on, it doesn't matter. Can you do this thing? Yes or no? And do it, right? Um, so I'm excited about that. I'm liking that. So I'm looking forward to just keep doing that. And definitely for the last week and a half, I've been MIA with. I've been out of it. So I told myself, okay, if you feel discouraged, don't feel like doing a talking shot, it's cool. Just do the movie and scene shot. Everything gets to fall in line. We'll figure everything out later on, and it does work. I remember now. Once you get to the point of editing, you start to it helps you figure out what you're gonna do when it's time to record. Because as I'm like recording, certain shots they didn't finish, or like certain things are cut off, or I didn't get a good angle. Like every time I finish drawing, I try to get like a visual of like the finished product, and they all look wonky. It's like the clip is too short or the angle is weird. So now I know next time fix the angle. And I remember that's how it came about in the first place. I realized when I was editing the first time that I'm not showing what I'm drawing. It'd be cool to show what I'm drawing in a video. And that's how I started doing that. And then now that I'm doing that, I realize, oh, I'm getting weird angles or they're too short. So make a decent size. Like just put the camera in one spot and record, and then over time I can better that. So everything's starting to tweak as it goes along. So this is a very beautiful process. So it's really about starting. So my advice to other people would be do a moving, sitting, talking shot, and you're mainly focused on recording, editing, and posting. And then this process is building up our skill set and our habits, right? Yeah, it's getting me very, very comfortable to post. I'm learning a lot of things about myself, a lot of mannerisms I have. It's like basically you're able to look at yourself from the outside looking in, right? And it's very interesting. Anything else? And that's about it. Okay, yeah. The second question was, what could you have recorded yesterday, like to expand it out, right? What could I have done yesterday? Yesterday, I was thinking about it. What could I have done yesterday? What have I done yesterday? Okay, I got the spiralizer things. I wanted to make the zucchini things. I like instead of keeping the store and buy the zucchinis, I could just like in a pack. I could just go buy zucchinis and just do it myself. Use that because I did a bunch of clips with that. I made like I put ranch on it and some like some salad dressing, something like that, some salad seasoning, and it's actually good. I like the crunch, so I would definitely do that. And I'm looking forward to like a little bit down the line to get the actual one that spins. Like you just cook it up and you just like spin, and they got a bunch of different like slicers and stuff like that. Looking forward to that too. Anything else? Something else did happen. I just can't remember right now. I want to include more on the treadmill, journaling shots, and working out, right? Because I did those for the last video. I think I added those in and it was perfect. And I'm starting to add other objectives, like things I need to do, like on my to-do list, and I can start adding those to the video. So this is interesting. So my plan is just for the rest of 2 weeks, do a movie and sitting shot. Talking shots are your possibility. When I go to editing, I'm just gonna fast forward through everything. It just get the build the habit up. And I said definitely with editing, it's definitely showing me how I want the video to look. So it makes me think if I want the video longer, I have to get more clips in today. I have to do more things today. And I don't have to, and I learned now, I don't have to fast forward through everything. It's called like jump cuts. It's like you're following the scene, but it's jump cuts, right? And I like the jump cuts, and I realized that's what people are doing. So you learn a lot by starting. So start and stay consistent. And there's another one. Yeah, so the consistency matter. And then there was 2 to 3 things I was doing this for. The first one was when I watch people go to people's channel if they're a new content creator. I don't give reviews or low. If you're consistent, I definitely watch your channel. If I see you posted like 8 days ago and then like you ain't post in like a month or 3 months, probably if you post like every month, every week, cool. But if you didn't post like if you post 8 days ago, then you didn't post like 3 months ago. If you post 8 days ago, then the last video was 3 months ago. I'm not even gonna watch your video because I think like it's no point in me getting hooked on your channel if it's gonna be good if you're not gonna be posting, right? And then as a content creator, I understand where that comes from. I'm posting a video thinking like, oh, if why is not getting no views? Because I get no views, I don't feel motivated to post anything, right? So it's like I'm seeing the conflict here. And then the other thing is I have a boost of energy and I probably supposed to be consistent and I fall off and I go back doing what I do and then I come back and probably start doing the videos again. So I'm that person I'm saying I don't want to watch, right? And then the other reason is I realize that when you lock into a goal, like we really lock in, you cut everything else off, you're focusing on like just like you own it. I feel like I need some type of rest, some type of relaxation, some type of calm. And sometimes the movies don't do it. So I feel like I want to find a content creator that does the content and basically showing me the same like I'm doing. Like it can keep me locked in. It doesn't take me anywhere. Keep me locked in. They have their viewpoints. They work on their motivation, but it keeps me locked in. And then also there's other content creators that they motivate me. I want that luxury apartment vibe with the island because I want that big space. I really want to do like a bunch of projects. I just see like a big poster board on the island, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing poster board, but that is motivating to me. So when I see people's homes, and so when I watch content, I'm like, oh my goodness, like if you just record your home, not even record your home, but put the camera down and just be in the area and how allow the space that costs you about $5 bands a month. Let it make the money back for you. So, with all that being said, this is all motivated me to make the content, and it's reminded me to start and stay consistent, and all that. So whatever I start with, and I learned so many lessons from different people. Once you start, whatever you start with, you have to maintain that. So I seen people like get booming off of posting every single day, and they couldn't sustain it, so they switched up. That's fine, right? But I seen a content creator. I was into her content, and she was posting like every single day, and then she was like at like once she got like to 100K, she started I don't want to say complaining, but she kept like address like bringing to our attention that she felt bad. She felt like if she was going to do the content she really wanted to do, people would follow her. So she was doing it for a good month. She stopped posting every day. She probably post like every two days out of the week, something like that, right? Every once a week or 2 times a week, and say like if she made content she want to make, nobody gonna follow her. And my mindset was like, at this point, you good, so stop making content. People value, people don't, they don't. Sure enough, she did switch over, and her content's completely different. I was like, oh, I didn't like it, so I left, right? But it was a fun time. But it's also telling me like, whether you start, we gotta maintain. And there's other content creators, they did the same. They stopped posting because they said they couldn't sustain it. Like I constantly hear that, constantly hear that. So my mindset is, whatever you start with, continue with. And they say something about your first 100 videos is when you'll blow your what's the name. So think about, I just need to get to 100. And my mindset now is my first 20 videos are just great practice. That's why I said that I'm just gonna do a movie and city shot. And this alone has taught me a lot. So I'm looking forward to see what happened when I just say, just do a movie and city shot. You can add in other stuff you want to. Because I know now when I edit, if you just end up with a movie and sitting shot every day, you only have 2 minutes worth of video, right? And I have no problem with that. It's just the fact that I could fill it up more. Like what would happen if I add this, that, and third, and I start practicing? My only requirements is doing moving and sitting shot. Oh, and I also made my content calendar. Right now, I made it to share it with other people so they can have the same thing. So this is gonna be a very fun project. It's very very pretty too. I have an iPad. Let's see. Yeah, right here. Yeah, pretty. I found a template on Canva and I just tweaked it. Yeah. Yeah, I love this. This looks phenomenal. Yeah. So the first day is gonna be the 17th through the 19th. Today is Saturday. I'm gonna post this video as is, no editing. And then today is the 16th. Yeah. So the 17th gonna be a moving, sitting, and talking shot like I planned it to be. I might want to add in the treadmill, journaling, and working out. So there might be 3 extra clips getting added in. It might depend on how I feel at the moment. We're gonna see what happens on the 17th. Today is catch up day. Today is make sure all my extra footage is edited, posted, schedule posted. So I'm on a roll. I already edited the first video between May 3rd through the 5th. That's edited. I just had to schedule post that for the 17th. And then I just finished up a video from the 13th to the 15th. And I just edited that. And it came at 5 minutes. I'm going to post that on the 20th. And I think when I numbered it, that was my 5th vlog. So we're doing good. We're halfway there to 10 mark. And so the next 2 weeks, I should have 4 videos. Actually 6. 4 vlogs and then 2 like update videos. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm happy because I finally made it to the Saturday vlogs. I mean, Saturday updates. Since the beginning, which was the beginning of this month, the last week of last month, I already said I was going to do these Saturday videos. But they wasn't panning out. And then mind you, for the last week and a half, from the 6th to the like 12th and 13th, so definitely to the 12th, I didn't record last time. So I'm just catching up. 13, 14, 15. I was good. Did it today the 16th. I'm doing a Saturday thing. And I have the content planner. And I'm rambling, but I'm allowing myself to ramble because it reminds me this video not gonna be edited, so that's good. And usually when I know the video is not gonna be edited, I can do a clean shot through, no problems. See this, I'm cool. I'm actually cool because I know I'm just gonna post it because I talked about what I need to talk about in the first half, right? And then if I think about editing, I'm like, oh, this is too much. I'm not gonna edit. And then honorable mention, I was watching a Think Media podcast earlier, and he was talking about how there's the latest video, and he was talking about how he had like he was having he was in what's a consultation? I think it's, yeah, I think that's what it is. And it was a traveling content creator. And he said they went, I think, like to Paris or something like that. They had 20 hours worth of footage. And he said months later, they was like, I'm still working through that footage. I can fully agree with that. I can fully agree with that. I know that feeling about you having so much, you edit, I mean, you record so much, but the editing is the problem. So I know now, like, I have to balance the two out. I have to balance the two out. And things are mostly fresh at that moment. So it's like, I kind of want to start editing on the day, because you add in a whole bunch of stuff, because you doing a little clips, it probably takes you 15 to 30 minutes, and it'd be a nice clip, and the video could add up to something beautiful. And then he also talked about how he himself have so many videos that in the draft abandoned projects, and that's the same with me. I was editing mostly all this year, recording all this year. All those things had to be abandoned because I don't have the capacity to edit those. I have no interest. And I basically decided, I said, okay, do you want to go back and try to force yourself to edit those videos? Or do you want to take your energy and start recording, editing, and posting now? And that's what I decided to do. Some things I did keep, like ones when I'm at the store or out and about, different type of angles and shots that was unique. And then some footage I haven't gone through yet. And I want to actually go through those, but I don't like when people post old footage. I never like that. But I don't know why. Because the thing about with shows, the show be like a whole year old. But on these vlogs, I think I was watching a vlog. I'm not even gonna get negative. At this current point, I don't like it, so I don't want to do that. Eventually, I do want to say edit those to see how they look and possibly put it on the channel as like a practice. What's the name? But I wouldn't call it like vlog 006. I wouldn't call it my next vlog. I'm keeping a stream of what I'm doing now. Anyways, 17th through the 30th, we're gonna see what happens. I'll check back in since it's 16. I'll check back in on updates probably like Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Saturday's a video. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna have a midweek check-in on Wednesday and see what's going on, and then Saturday to see how the whole thing played out.